So much to worry about. Sunfall, machines, shards. I need a breath.
What's good, YouTube land? The Ultimate Form here, back again once again. And today, people, today we are here for episode 13 of our Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn. In the last episode, we cleared up some stuff in the surrounding area because we are almost done with Nora Land, and we'll be heading towards Day Tower and progressing our story. We did also take on the Metal Ring and gain retribution for the Nora people and those who have fallen, and now we are moving on with some of the other stuff we have to do. I thought I'd take this time to come all the way here to Hunter's Gathering, an area we were told about before. I think we'll have to come back here in a little bit, but there is a lady here. Her name is Gera. Very lovely lady. She's an Oseram. We'll talk about the Oseram a little bit later, but Hunter's Gathering is literally the edge of Nora Land and houses numerous people, including Carja, other Oserams, and a few Banuk. There are a few Banuk over here, but there are other tribes who we will talk about eventually. So we will head towards, oops, I need to be a little further out. We'll be heading towards the next area we need to go to, and yet comes all the way through here. So this is our Broadhead mount. We have Isabel, our Strider, and I need a name for this one. So please let me know in the comment section below, what shall we name our Broadhead mount? And then we'll get a Charger eventually, and then I'm gonna need a name for her too. They're all gonna be girls, so I need female names, guys. I need female names. On our way to where we need to be going, we're gonna go hit up the Two Teeth Bandit Camp. Take that out on the way, because once we get to Day Tower, there's not very much for us to actually do. We'll be heading into the Sundom, and then we have to be very careful where we tread, because they're going to be very powerful machines milling about randomly doing what they do. Hey man, I don't want that smoke. I don't want that smoke. I don't know how this worked, but it worked. It worked. So we're actually gonna dismount and go by foot, because I don't want our new mount to get absolutely destroyed. I don't know how sneaky I can play this. Hopefully I can play it relatively sneaky. Is there a way to climb further up or go further up? Maybe. So this is Two Teeth Bandit Camp. Well, if I showed it on stream, there would be a vantage point just across the way from here that will show that this was one of the places that, oh, I always forget his name. The guy who we're seeing the vantage points from. He travelled all over this area because it's where he lived, and talks to us about those places in his Apoca Shitstorm tours, which I really appreciate those, and I really do appreciate the fact that we're having the last days of humanity narrated by someone. I forgot about these treasure chests. I forgot about them completely. Let's get stealthy. Let's get stealthy. If I can help not getting seen.
Black smoke, red tatters. More bandits like the ones at Devil's Thirst.
So there's not many ways in and there's not many ways out. So we have to be very careful. Because their positions are very well guarded. It might have to be one of those things where we just kind of go in, guns blazing. Skadoosh. The rain might provide some cover, but I need a way. Smoke as cover. So the bandit alarm is up there. We've got training dummies and we have... Okay. It's probably super dangerous, but with nightfall comes cover. We found a log. Robar is coming. Yeet! Okay. I'm gonna be sneaky and I'm gonna leave bombs in here. Here, go back round. To get up there without being seen. I don't know how I will do that. Maybe wait here so he doesn't see me. That would be a problem if he saw me.
Whose body is that?
along now.
Somebody just killed one of us.
It's nice to know they have dialogue. This is bad. Because now the entire camp will be alerted. If I stay still and not do anything, it should move along. Fingers crossed. Touching wood. Go about your business, my guy. Go about your business. I could have sniped you earlier. Yes. Okay, actually this probably is a bad idea.
It's heavy. World's going white.
Is there another way for me to get back up without... Yes, there is. I think the last time that I did this camp, I came from this side. I did day tower first and then came round. I need to get higher. My elevation needs to increase. I love when it does snow and the moonlight reflects off the snow. It's freaking amazing. The moonlight fades. Let me see if I can make this shot without. Cool. So that was the only one that was going to get in the way and be troublesome. So now I can move up and out.
Someone over here. Doesn't look good.
Come over here, man. Oof. You're
The bandits imprisoned these people. I'm not leaving you in here. I'll get this open. Hold on.
very easily. I should be able to just walk up to this thing and turn it off. Easy peasy
That
lemon
takes care of the
squeezy.
alarm.
let's finish this off. Ooh, you died in a horrific way.
Did you find something or not? Come out, wherever you are.
Dunzo. Stealthy, sneaky, one at a time. Yeet. Another bandit cap done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And those bombs can stay there too. The heavies normally have potions and stuff which are useful to pick up before you leave the area. These guys pretty much have it handled. There wasn't anything in particular that I needed, was there? Don't think so. Don't think so. Was there something down here that I needed to get? Because I know this was the stash. You never have enough shards.
The bravest of us have gone to our mother's embrace. So what if the Carja fort is closed off the valley? We're Nora. Nothing could make us...
That I am sure, dude. That I am sure. Not my favourite of the bandit camps, but that one was... because of its position, it makes it a lot harder to do. Because like you can come straight from the bottom and come straight up, which is why I went around the side, because I was trying to come up here. But when you come straight up here, you're in the path of the heavy, which can be a problem. And fighting heavies is dangerous because they have a minigun. It's never easy to get around a minigun. So we should just be able to go from here. This used to be a Nora gate, like the ones that surround the embrace, but as you can see, it is old, worn, and battered, and torn down. That's Snowdrift.
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Carja fort? A corruptor.
As always, get a bit of a scan. Woo! Nope.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Give me the watcher! Oh my god. Ooh, I'm running out of ammunition. That's bad.
upon us this day.
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
I don't remember this fight being this easy. Maybe I'm a little overpowered, but I don't remember this fight being easy. I got torn apart. I remember the first time I did this, I got absolutely torn apart.
Girl, approach!
Shut up. Trying to make sure the area is clear for you people.
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balan. Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balan. He came from Meridian not long ago. You'll find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
So,
We have
complete.
won, as it should be.
Yeah, you Carja are arrogant as all.
Whoever's in charge here might know if Nakoa came through.
So we have to look for Nakoa first. We're gonna do that first. That's our side quest. So a daughter's vengeance will be our first key quest that we'll be doing here. But this is a good opportunity while we're doing what we're doing and walking around to talk about some of the other machines that I've come across on my journey. So I went and did a lot of stuff, and I walked around and I beat stuff in the face and such. But there are a few machines, as you can see from the list here, that I've managed to discover. I think I talked about shell walkers before when we encountered them. Shell walkers are, let me get my notes now. Shell walkers are transport machines. They carry these containers on their back, and they have a light gun and a pulse generator and a shield device. They can re-equip their crate. The lightning gun is a terrible thing, and they do have a power generator on the bottom. So if you blow the power generator out before you destroy the shield claw and the lightning gun, they can't use them. Always helpful. I'm not going to talk about long legs today, but I will talk about broadhorns. Broadhorns are... where do broadhorns come in? So these are... Broadhorns are acquisition machines. Terraforming and acquisition. Much like the Grazer, the Strider, and a few other machines we'll meet, but the Broadhorn and the Charger are built very similar to the Strider and have specialist tools that allow them to do their specific job. Mostly crushing up rock and tilling the soil, as you can see from the horn extensions on its head. Like the Strider, they do have blaze canisters, but instead of one they have two, and they seem to also use the blaze to work their machines. So they're tools. Because if you look at the Strider, it uses the blaze, but there's not many tools around its head. So I think talking about those two would be enough for now, while we walk around Day Tower.
What trouble. That's all there is in Banuk lands.
So we have... I'll have to go collect all the supply crates in between episodes. So if I remember correctly, we should have a new quest, Daughter's Vengeance, and then we have a new quest as well. I think I'll get that one.
Snow chill, bitches.
Yes, here you are, the Osram Traveller.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
So what is the cut? The cut... Actually, let him explain
What is this place? The cut?
When the Carja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the sacred land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome. Especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
So, Into the Frozen Wilds is the DLC material for this game. We won't be doing that for quite a while yet, so I thought I'd just pick it up and move about our way. I am looking for someone in particular. Zaid, he's up there. Let's pick up this new quest. Daytime was actually rather big, and I'm rather impressed by how big this place is. There should be a shop here. There should be a few shops actually.
Oh yeah, everyone knows.
A random boar that I could probably kill from
Carja
above.
wares are famous for breaking as soon as you get them home.
So let's see what you have. You have the Adept, Sharp Shot, Trapcaster, Hunter Bow. I will start buying these things. They also start with the other Carja weapons. So I will buy those in time. Shadow Trapcaster. Nope. So I'll have to go and find a Watcher Heart and a Stormbird Heart, and then a Long Leg Heart. Fun. So the Adept stuff is for... Ooh. I have to go and buy that stuff later. But the Adept stuff are New Game Plus materials. Yeah. Actually, let's deal with Zaid first. Let's do this first. One thing that the focus is also good is transcribing materials into our logbook. So one of the things I did want to talk about while we were here was the derangement. We've heard a lot about it. It was the cause of the Red Raids, which was done by the 13th Sun King Joran, and plays into very much the framing of the story. We got a lot of information about those, but as part of the derangement, we saw new machines being birthed by the Cauldrons, like the Thunderjaw, the Ravager, the Stalker, and the Sawtooth. A few other machines come into that, those new combat machines, and this is just a log of what happened, because every group that lives in this area dealt with them a different way. So yeah, so you can pick up stuff if you're vigilant and using your focus frequently. Got a mystery box. Let's go talk to Zaid.
Are you in charge here?
No, that would be Captain Balan. I'm his second in command, Prefect Zaid.
Wait, you're Zaid?
Ah, you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion. Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora, who who came through here.
The last
Nakoa?
Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
I don't believe you either.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
So you deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They had me confused with some other commander. I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King of Odd has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Said.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think I will end this episode here. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, please make sure you like, subscribe, share if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share with your family and your friends. Ring the bell to get notified of more content coming your way. I'll be back to go do another episode soon-ish. And yeah, I will catch you guys later.